Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 3rd. Become free from problems, become an embodiment of solutions, and make others this also. And today's topic is the world mothers, the unlimited mothers. Avyakt signals. Just as in Lokik life, a mother makes her children strong by giving them sustenance through which they are able to face any type of problems and always remain healthy and wealthy. In the same way, you elevated souls should become the world's mothers, the unlimited mothers, and make others so strong that they experience themselves to be destroyers of obstacles, full of power and healthy and wealthy. And now we'll listen to Mohini Didi.
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
यज्ञ में
In Yagya,
300 के करीब थे।
there were around 300. There were so many families, and some were
इतना
separate.
बड़ा परिवार था तो
So it was such a big family, and so
कई तरह की बातें तो आती हैं
there are so many types of
तो
things
बाबा
that do come. So Baba,
के सामने तो कोई समस्या की बात नहीं करता था।
so nobody used to talk about any problem in front of Baba, whether it was anything,
चाहे
whether it
संस्कार
was because of sanskars in a gathering or.
तो बाबा कहता था इसको मामा के
So
साथ
Baba used to say, send this one to Mama.
तो मामा फिर उनको बहुत प्रेम से
So Mama then used to listen to them with a lot of love.
के बाद उनको
And then after listening to what they had to
शिक्षा
say,
बताती थी अच्छे
she
से।
used to explain to them with a lot of
तो मामा की
patience.
यही ड्यूटी थी
So this was Mama's duty.
कि जब ये अव्यक्ति
So
परिवार का
when
होमवर्क
I
आएगा
read this
तो हर एक
homework
को माता बन के
for Avyakti Parivar, so that to everyone
पालना देनी है
become give sustenance like a mother.
कि कैसे पालना दी
So
जाती है
how is
माता का
sustenance
बहुत
given like
बड़ा
a
हाथ
mother?
है
A mother's
और
heart
माँ के
or
अंदर
mind
कैपेसिटी
always
होती है
has
हर बात को
blessings,
सुनने की
and the mother always
तो
has
उनका ये
patience to
अज्ञात
listen
रूप
to
है
everything.
सिखाने
Otherwise,
की
what
तो करता
happens?
ही है
Even if
तो
someone
हमारे अंदर
tries to just talk
क्षमा
and we start having
तो
reaction
थोड़ा सा आवेश
inside
आने लगेगा
or a little bit of
या सूक्ष्म में ये ठीक
um,
नहीं है
force comes
या
inside,
ऐसे
or in
नहीं
the
है
subtle it might be
या
like
जो
whatever you're
समस्या
saying is
होने
not
वाला है
right or is not the
या
truth.
दूसरे
So
की
these
वाइब्रेशन
thoughts that
पड़ती है
that come,
जो जैसे जो
those
बोला
vibrations
जा रहा
go to
है
the other person, whatever one is
उस तरह से
saying.
बात सुनो
So listen to them like
बिल्कुल
that
और ऐसे समझो कि वो
totally
ठीक
and
कह
think
रहे
that
हैं
they are saying what they're
तो
saying is
इससे क्या होगा
right.
कि उसको पहले तो
So as if
ऐसा
they
लगे कि मेरी बात
that
सबको
one
लग
should
रही है
feel that my
लेकिन आपने
whatever
पूछा
I'm saying
कि
has
क्या
been accepted. But if
एक सबक
you
भी देता है
just some even say
क्योंकि अपने में
or
सुनने की
cut
ताकत
what they're saying
सही
by
सेंसर
words,
की कमी के
if
कारण कई
there
बार
is a
होती
power
है
to tolerate whether we say
तो
or the
दूसरे में
power to listen is
विश्वास
less.
पैदा करने के लिए
So
पहले
so
उस पर
to bring
विश्वास रखना होता है
reassurance to the
तो
other
जब आप
person, first we have
ट्रस्ट
to trust
रखोगे
that person, and so
तभी
once
आपको
we have
विश्वास
trust, so
होगा
then that one will
तो जब
also
विश्वास
trust
से ही
us.
लेन देन
So
होती है
the give and take
तो
of
आप
trust
बहुत
that is there.
जल्दी
So whatever
कि हाँ
advice you
ये तो
give,
ठीक है ऐसे
okay, this is okay,
बराबर
this is
देखो
there,
तो बात को
but
ढंग से
you do
करो
like this, so that one
नहीं तो स्वीकारनी होगी
will
चाहे
accept that
जैसा
thing.
भी कहे
Otherwise, that thing won't be accepted.
क्योंकि
Yeah,
जब
they
वो
might say
शब्द
something
खत्म हो
superficially,
जाते
but
हैं
they won't accept
विश्वास
because
खत्म हो
whatever
जाती है
power they needed, the power of trust that they
चाहे
needed,
स्वयं पर चाहे दूसरों पर
whether
चाहे
to
बाबा
trust
पर
the
उसकी
self
कमी
or
थी
others or Baba, they
बाबा
were
से
lacking
कभी
that.
सुन के उसको
So
कमी के
now
बारे में ही समझा
when you listen to
कि
their
तुम्हारी
what was
कमी
lacking and you just explain to them what is
तो
lacking, what
ठीक है
will they
करते
get?
रहे
They
अभी
won't
तक
get
तो जैसा
anything.
सबने किया
Okay, whatever
तो
we have
सबने
been doing, we have
सुन
been
लिया
doing
तो
whatever
सब ऐसे
everyone
ही
did.
देखने लग गए
So whatever we
ऐसे
heard and we
करने लग
start
गए
looking at them
तो
like
हल
that,
नहीं निकलता
so then you can
तो
never find a
पहले यही
solution.
जो बाबा
Solution
बताते
would be
हैं
there, like
आत्मा
Baba says, every
स्वस्थ रहे
soul
संपन्न रहे
should remain healthy,
उस बात का
wealthy.
कर्तव्य
So
उनको करना
that
है
is the
हर एक
task
बाबा
of
की
a mother. So
सेवा
every
के लिए एक
Baba's
बच्चा कोई भी हो
instrument, any child
होना
who
चाहिए
that one should have this
हर एक की
virtue
बात को
that they
सुने
should listen to what
उसको
everyone is saying. And after
हाँ
listening to that, just there should be blessings that should emerge from the heart.
एनालाइज करने की
We don't need to
तो
analyze,
बाबा
that's not
बताते हैं
necessary.
जजमेंट
We don't need to give a
जो है
judgment.
ऐसा है
whatever it is, whatever is there,
कभी भी हिसाब
everyone
किताब करने
has
की
their own
जरूरत
account of accounts. Everyone has their
नहीं,
own
मतलब
personal
ये
accounts of
कहना
action or
ऐसा
karma.
नहीं
So
है
who am I to
कि
say, oh, this one is like this one is that? This is our
तो इसलिए
own
थोड़ा
judgment.
जजमेंटल
So
मत
then
बनो।
they say, do not become
तो
judgmental.
थोड़ा सा
So,
ध्यान रखना पड़ता है।
so we have to be a
कहते हैं
little bit
जैसे
careful
लौकिक
about
जीवन में
this. They say, like in
बाबा
Lokik
कहते
life,
नहीं माँ बनो
that one say that
तो बनो,
become a world mother,
लेकिन
become
दूसरे
unlimited
लौकिक जीवन में
mothers.
भी माँ
So in
बच्चे
the
को
same way, just
पालने
like
वाली
in
क्या करती है,
so in
शक्ति
Lokik life,
प्रदान
what does the mother do?
करती है,
Giving them sustenance through which they are able to face
जिससे वे
any
किसी भी
types of
समस्या का
problem.
सामना कर
So
सकें,
mother makes her children
सदा
strong
तंदुरुस्त रहें,
by giving them sustenance through which
संपत्ति
they're able
प्रदान
to
करें।
face any type of
ऐसे
problems
आप
and
श्रेष्ठ माँ
always
बनो,
remain healthy and
वो
wealthy.
माँ
In
बेहद
the
ही
same way, you elevated
कार्यकारी है।
souls should become the
ऐसी
world mothers,
शिल्पशैली
the
बनाओ
unlimited mothers,
जो
and make
भोगने को
others so strong that they
विघ्न
experience
शक्ति
themselves to be
स्वरूप
destroyers of
धर्मी
obstacles,
और
full of
हेल्दी
power
मोथर्स
and
बने।
healthy and wealthy.
तो गुण भी कैसे दिया जाता है, पालने
So,
भी
how
कैसे
is
हैं।
a virtue given?
एक
How is
बार एक
sustenance
मुनि ने
given?
कहा,
So, one time in Murli Baba
किसी
once
का
said that if
ध्यान में रखा आपने,
someone's
किसी के संस्कार
defect, if you have
वो कभी
kept
आपसे
it in your attention, someone's sanskars, that one would never be able to take sustenance
तो
from
है
you.
भी, हम जानते भी हैं, परंतु हमारे
So we
अंदर
know we,
संकल्प मात्र भी वो न
but
रहे।
within ourselves,
हमारे
even in
अंदर
our
ऐसी कोई
thoughts, that should
पवित्रता
not
नहीं है कि
remain.
कुछ अंदर हमने लिया नहीं,
For us also, it is true
और जो
purity because we
शक्ति
haven't really
है,
taken anything in.
शक्ति के
And the
लिए भी
power
हमारे
that is
पास है,
there for, if someone has come to us for power,
समाधान के लिए हमारे पास है,
and if someone has come to
तो
us
वो
for a
शक्ति और
solution, so
समाधान
then that power and solution we are able
थोड़ी
to give,
गहरी है
then
बात,
it is a little, this
थोड़ा
aspect is
सोच
a
कर
little
करेंगे,
deep. So we would have to think about it a little
परंतु
bit, but
बहुत पावरफुल है।
it is very
और मैं
powerful.
समझता
And
हूँ कि हर एक
I think
योगी
that
निमित्त आत्मा
everyone, every instrument
अगर इसको
soul,
ध्यान दे के
if they pay attention to this
थोड़ा सा
and
इसको
if
प्रैक्टिकल में लाएं,
if we bring
तो
this
खुद भी
into
समाधान
practical a
स्वरूप
little bit, so
बनेंगे
then we also
और दूसरों
become
भी
an
विघ्न
embodiment of
विनाशक
solution, and the other one
ओम
also will
शांति।
become a destroyer of obstacles. Om Shanti.
ओम शांति अव्यक्त मुरली रिवीजन 19
Om Shanti. Avyakta Murli revision from 1979. A conversation from the heart of angels.
अव्यक्त वाणी तारीख है
Avyakt Murli. The date is
1971
4th July 1971. The topic of Murli is Easy Method of Remembrance. Papa says, you hear this in the Murli every day. There is no Murli in which there isn't this method. This is very easy. If you tell little children to keep this image constantly in their consciousness, even they are able to do it. Although you put on a badge, you have to become an embodiment of remembrance in your intellect. All the different types of awareness are included in the awareness of this one picture. The essence of the entire knowledge is merged in this one picture. You have attained this through the knowledge of the Creator and the creation, have you not? The more you adopt these methods, the easier your effort will become. Do not become confused. What is remembrance? What should we remember? I don't know if this is remembrance or not. You purposely confuse yourself. What is remembrance? Whether remembrance of the Father is through his actions or whether remembrance of the Father is through his virtues, it is still remembrance. Whether it is remembrance of his form, his name, his virtues, or his task, it is still the remembrance of one. You people make it very difficult, whilst you say that remembrance is difficult, there
इसी
is no
वक्त
force in that.
जब प्रैक्टिकल में
In the
सर्वस्नेही बाप को
end,
ही
you
समझ
just
लिया
remain
तो
in
फिर
the
उसको
course.
लिए कोई
Make
प्लान
that
सोचा जाता
easy.
है क्या?
Consider the father to be the one you love in every relationship in a practical way. Do you have to think of a plan to remember him? Sometimes you make an easy thing difficult, and in other cases, the path is still open, and the intellect therefore has to make effort again and again to bring itself back. You get tired in this, your head becomes heavy. You consider it to be difficult, so give yourself a difficulty. So the easy method is first to close all these roads. Just as the government announces it is to close something, so you also have the order from Bap Dada that you must first close all other roads, and you will then be liberated from all difficulties. Everything will become easy, and it will then become natural. It is difficult or easy to maintain this attention. It is not difficult, but you make it difficult. If you continue to keep paying attention to this from time to time, you would not find it difficult. You have been careless and you therefore now find it difficult. Whatever you are taught in your childhood easily stays in your awareness. The older you grow, the more difficult it becomes to bring something back into your awareness. Here, too, those who have had the practice of paying attention to this from childhood have a natural chart of remembrance even today. Those who have been careless in paying attention to this from the beginning will now find it difficult. Now, let the past be the past and consider yourself to be a child in the company of the Father. By considering yourself to be this, you will be able to keep the life of your childhood in your awareness. The more you keep this in your awareness, the more help you will receive, and the difficult task will then become easy. From this moment onwards, do not allow yourself to be separated from the Father for even a second. Always think that you have the Father's company and that your hand is in the Father's hand. Om Shanti.